जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविचरण स्तोत्र शत श्री श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। ISKCON founder Acharya, beauty founder Acharya से with the whole world जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 5, Text 18. This chapter is entitled The Meeting of Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva. ततः आरभ्य नन्दस्य व्रजः सर्वसमृद्धिमान् हरेः निवास आत्मगुणैः। हरेर्निवासात्मगुणैः रमा आक्रीडम् अभूत् नृपा। रमा क्रीडम् अभून् नृपा। तथा आरभ्य नन्दस्य व्रज सर्वसमृद्धिमान् हरे निवासात्मगुणैः रमा क्रीडम् अभून् नृपा। तथा आरभ्य नन्दस्य व्रज सर्वसमृद्धिमान् हरे निवासात्मगुणैः रमा क्रीडम् अभून् नृपा। Tatah Arabhya, beginning from that time, Nandasya of Maharaja Nanda, Vrajaha, Vrajabhumi, the land for protecting and breeding cows, Sarva Samriddhiman, became opulent with all kinds of riches. Harehe Nivasa, of the residence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Atma Gunaihi, by the transcendental qualities. Rama Akridam, the place of pastimes for the goddess of fortune. Abhut, became. Nripa, O king, Maharaja Parikshit. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Charanarvinda, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. O Maharaja Parikshit, the home of Nanda Maharaj is eternally the abode of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his transcendental qualities. The home of Nanda Maharaj is eternally the abode of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his transcendental qualities, and is therefore always naturally endowed with the opulence of all wealth. Yet, beginning from Lord Krishna's appearance there, it became the place for the pastimes of the goddess of fortune. Please see the translation. O Maharaja Parikshit, the home of Nanda Maharaj is eternally the abode of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his transcendental qualities, and is therefore always naturally endowed with the opulence of all wealth. Yet, beginning from Lord Krishna's appearance there, it became the place for the pastimes of the goddess of fortune. Purport. As stated in the Brahma Samhita 5.29, Lakshmi Sahasra Shatasambhrama Sevyamanam Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. The abode of Krishna is always served by hundreds and thousands of goddesses of fortune. Wherever Krishna goes, the goddess of fortune naturally resides with him. The chief of the goddesses of fortune is Srimati Radharani. Therefore, Krishna's appearance in the land of Vraja indicated that the chief goddess of fortune, Radharani, would also appear there very soon. Nanda Maharaj's abode was already opulent, and since Krishna had appeared, it would be opulent in all respects. That ends the Bhaktivinoda purport and translation to Canto 10, Chapter 5, Text 18 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namavom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Here the opulence of Nanda Maharaj's house is being glorified by Shukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. Addressing Parikshit Maharaj, Shukadeva Goswami is saying, Nripa, O king, referring to Maharaja Parikshit, Nandasya Vrajaha, the home of Nanda Maharaj, which is Vrajabhumi or Vrindavana. Vrindavana or Vrajaha is the place where the cows are protected and they're taken care of. And where the cows' population is increased, where the cows are reared, that is Vrajabhumi. And that is the place where Nanda Maharaj had his home. And that is the place where Krishna appeared, made his divine appearance. So Nandasya Vrajaha, the home of Nanda Maharaj is, what is special about the home of Nanda Maharaj? Everybody has a home. In some city or town or village, what is special about Nanda Maharaj's home? That is described here. Harer Nivasa Atma Gunai. This is the beauty of Nanda Maharaj's home. Different from every other home. What is that? Harer Nivasa Atma. this home of Nanda Maharaj is the abode of Lord Hari. And who is this Lord Hari? He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Atma Gunaihi. So the house of Nanda Maharaj is also the house or the home of Lord Hari and his transcendental qualities. Atma Gunaihi. Surely, therefore, Sarva Samriddhiman, the home of Nanda Maharaj, is filled with, endowed with, saturated with, overflowing with all kinds of opulences. Sarva Samriddhiman. Nandasya Vraja is Sarva Samriddhiman. The home of Nanda Maharaj is filled with all kinds of opulences. Naturally endowed with the opulence of all wealth. Tataha Arabhya. Yet, Arabhya. From the time Lord Krishna made his appearance in Nanda's house, Rama Akridam Abhut. From the time Lord Krishna took his birth in Nanda Maharaj's house, which is already Sarva Samriddhiman, still Rama Akridam Abhut. This house of Nanda Maharaj became the place of pastimes. Akridam. For whom? Not Krishna alone. Rama, even goddess of fortune. So Nanda Maharaj's house became the place of pastimes for Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. So imagine the fortune of Nanda Maharaj and Vrajabhumi. How much fortunate they have become. How much opulent they have become. Just by the appearance of Lord Krishna, because of which Lakshmi Devi made her pastime places as the home of Nanda Maharaj. Rama Akridam Abhut. Abhut means it became. Nanda Maharaj's house became the place for the pastimes of the goddess of fortune. And Prabhupada highlights in the purport a very important and interesting point by quoting Brahma Samhita. Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam. In the verse, Shukadeva Goswami says, Nanda Maharaj's house became the place of pastimes for Lakshmi. And Prabhupada says here, Krishna, the abode of Krishna is always served by hundreds and thousands of goddess of fortune. Goloka Vrindavana has no one Lakshmi, has got Sahasra Shata, hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis, not one. One Lakshmi is enough for you to bless your home. We see that in the story of Sudama. When Sudama gave one morsel of flat rice, which is considered to the poor man's food, avalaki. Poha we say in Hindi. The poor man's food. When you don't have anything, you eat avalaki. But when you have everything, you eat paneer. You eat food layered with butter and ghee. Don't have anything? Eat avalaki, poha, flat rice, chipped rice. So, this Sudama was so poor apparently, that to meet his friend Krishna, even that poorest man's food he didn't have, avalaki. He had to go to his neighbor and beg something from him so that he can take something to give Krishna, his old friend, when he is meeting him after many, many years. He thought, how can I go simply like that? Let me take something. So he took this flat rice, and that too covered in his cloth, dhoti. And Sudama would not tell what he has brought with him. He was so hesitant. Krishna is the king of Dwaraka. He is a poor Brahmin. Brahmanas are generally poor. Not all Brahmanas, but most Brahmanas. And he is the poorest of the poor, materially speaking. So he was very hesitant. So Krishna said, "So, Sudama, how are you doing? So what is the news? And what have you brought for me?" Naturally, when you meet old friends, so, "Hey, Haribol, what have you got for me? What did you get for me? What did you bring for me?" Sudama is still silent. In English, we use the term, he was tight-lipped. He would not say anything. He was very shy, Sudama was. So then, Krishna said, "But I see something here, little bulged. Something is there. Oh, you got something for me." And then he snatched the flat rice from Sudama. Sudama said, "My lord, this is not befitting your menu or your palate. Yeah? It is not fair that you eat this flat rice. It's a poor man's food. No, 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 my lord, please don't take this." Then Krishna said, "Hey, you have kept something special and you're not giving me, you're not sharing me." No, no, and then Krishna immediately eats one morsel. In no time. Rukmini is just there, right there. You have to note all these fine points what Krishna book describes, which Prabhupada has written very carefully. Anyway, it just happened, Rukmini could not stop. Krishna already has put off one morsel in his mouth. The second morsel he was about to take. Rukmini got alerted. First time anyway she was not alert. Second morsel she got alerted. Immediately she held Krishna's hand. "Krishna, no! I am not going to allow you to eat the second morsel." Krishna said, "But why? After all it is avalaki. Poor man's food." Then Rukmini confessed. "Actually, Krishna, for this first morsel which you ate, you know what is the impact of that? You eating first morsel? I should go and stay with Sudama and make his house completely opulent. So opulent that it will be more opulent than Indra's kingdom. So all the fortune I have to take with me to Sudama. That is the impact of you eating one morsel from Sudama. Now if you take second morsel, finished, I have to reside there permanently. Then I cannot live with you. So this I can't allow. So therefore Krishna, no. Like that she told Krishna. So this is one Lakshmi. And here Brahma Samhita is telling something more shocking. In Krishna's abode called Goloka, there are thousands and thousands of Lakshmis. Just think about these things. Sometimes we just read and complete off the book. But we have to go to the depth of these meanings and absorb these meanings. Transcendental meanings. Imagine one Ambani and one Adani in the country. Imagine how much rich India has become. Isn't it? Imagine if suppose somebody says, there are hundreds and thousands of Ambanis and hundreds of thousands of Adanis. That is India. Somebody says, really? Suppose America has one Elon Musk. One Elon Musk still is doing rounds even till today. He's still doing rounds. And he'll continue to do rounds for some more years and decades. You say, there are hundreds and thousands of Elon Musks in America. So what is your impression about America? So here it is said, even Brahma is engaged in worshipping Lakshmi to get some fortune from her. As described in Bhagavatam. In the earlier cantos, it is described. But that Lakshmi, Sambrama Sevyamanam, Brahma has used the word very respectfully serving Krishna. And not one. So many It's like every street one Ambani, or every street one Elon Musk, something like that. Hundreds and thousands of Lakshmis are filling Goloka. Because so it actually refers to every gopi. Every gopi is a goddess of fortune. How? Because Radharani is the original Lakshmi that is described in the Shastras. Radharani's appearance day, we will discuss this detail. How Radharani is the original Lakshmi. This is discussed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's why Prabhupada says here, wherever Krishna goes, the goddess of fortune naturally resides with him. The chief of the goddess of fortune is Srimati Radharani. Chief Lakshmi is Radharani. And gopis are Radharani's expansions. Therefore, the gopis are also actually Lakshmi. So there is no short of opulence. And wherever Krishna is, Mother Lakshmi will always accompany. Where Krishna is, Lakshmi Pati. So Lakshmi is always with him. Wherever Krishna goes, Lakshmi also follows him. Therefore, because Krishna appeared in Nanda's house, so much of opulence. We'll talk about it little later. So Prabhupada is saying, is an indication, because Krishna appeared, Radharani also is soon going to appear. Because wherever Narayana is, Lakshmi has to go, accompany him. Similarly, wherever Krishna is, Radharani has to go by Krishna, live with Krishna, stay with Krishna. Therefore, she is going to appear very soon, because Krishna already appeared. So Nanda Maharaj's abode was already opulent, and since Krishna had appeared, it would be opulent in all respects. Okay. There is a very nice reference how wherever Krishna is, wherever devotees are, Krishna is always there. One more step, I am going back. Wherever Krishna is, Radharani is there. But wherever devotees are, Krishna is there. So wherever Krishna is there, Radharani is there. So wherever devotees are there, there is Krishna and there is Radharani automatically. Wherever Krishna is there, there is Narayana and Lakshmi automatically. What is the proof? We always discuss about proof, right? There is a proof there. It's one proof we will take. One evidence we will take. There are many, we will take one reference. This is the time when Prithu Maharaj, when he met the four Kumaras, is the discussion here. So he is saying, Prithu Maharaj is glorifying actually the Kumaras. They were Brahmanas. So therefore, Prithu Maharaj is glorifying these four Kumaras in this way. Any person upon whom the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas are pleased can achieve anything which is very rare to obtain in this world. In this world as well as after death. Not only that, but one who receives the favor of the auspicious Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. Not only that, but one also receives the favor of the auspicious Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu, who accompany the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. See? Anyone upon whom the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas are pleased, there is nothing unachievable in this life or life after death. Not only that, if you achieve the grace of the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, it is certain you will also attain the favor, automatically you will attain the favor of Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. Purport Prabhupada adds one more. Trimurti, you cannot neglect them, right? Lord Brahma also. One more is there in the 5th canto. All the Devatas. There's one more reference in the 5th canto, which I'm not going to go now. So all the Devatas are very pleased with Vaishnavas. And whatever empowerment Devatas have, whatever opulences Devatas have, Whatever assets Devatas have, they will share all of them upon the Vaishnavas in their service to Vishnu. Because Devatas are also serving Vishnu. The devotees in this world engaged in assisting the Lord in His mission called the Vaishnavas, they are also engaged in serving Vishnu. Therefore, the Devatas support the Vaishnavas on this earth planet. It's described in the 5th canto of Bhagavatam. Direct references are there. See, therefore, as foolish people think Vaishnavas and Devatas are always opposite party. No, we're always the ruling party, Krishna's party. We're the same party. Devatas and Vaishnavas, same party. What is that party? Krishna's party. So there is full cooperation. Prabhupada explains these exact words. There is full cooperation between Vaishnavas and Devatas in serving Vishnu. We would explain this to the people. We have no problem with Devatas and Shiva and Durga. They are our best friends. We are their best friends. Same party. Okay. So, see the purport of Prabhupada is very nice. The Brahmanas and Vaishnavas are the bearers of Lord Vishnu. The all auspicious. See, bearers of Lord Vishnu. See, Garuda is carrying Lord Vishnu, isn't it? Garuda is the bearer. Also means carrier. Both mean the same. Bearer is another way of explaining. The carrier of Lord Vishnu is a bearer of Lord Vishnu. Means he is bearing Lord Vishnu upon his shoulder. Brahmanas and Vaishnavas also bear Lord Vishnu. Because Garuda is a Vaishnava. So, real Brahmanas and Vaishnavas actually bear Lord Vishnu, the all auspicious. Prabhupada quotes, Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadeva hridayeshu vilokayanti. The devotees, out of their extreme love for Govinda, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, always carry the Lord within their hearts. You carry mobile with you. It is mobile, so it comes with you. But Vaishnavas are so powerful, not just carrying mobile or wallet. They can carry Krishna with them. So powerful Vaishnavas are. Show me, what are you carrying? Krishna. There are many proofs in this regard. So Lord is already in the heart of everyone. Somebody may say, oh, but everybody is carrying Vishnu. No, because Vishnu is in everybody's heart. So Prabhupada says, then what does it mean? What is special about Vaishnavas carrying Vishnu? Everybody is carrying Vishnu, no? The Lord is in the heart. So what is special? What is the highlight? That is explained. The Lord is already in the heart of everyone, but the Vaishnavas and the Brahmanas actually perceive and see Him always in ecstasy. Prema anjana churita bhakti vilochanena. They are able to sense the presence of Krishna in their heart. We, as ordinary persons, are not able to perceive, see, experience Lord Krishna in our heart. But the devotees of the Lord are able to experience. Just like you are all, so many of you are sitting in front of me, I am sitting in front of you. This is called pratyaksha, direct experience. In fact, Krishna used the same word in the Bhagavad Gita. Where does Krishna use? That direct experience. Krishna used this word, pratyaksha, in Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. What is the verse? Yes, very good. Pratyaksha avagamam dharmyam. In describing the glories of bhakti, Krishna is saying, Pratyaksha avagamam dharmyam. The devotees of the Lord are able to experience me directly. This is the power of devotional service. That it can give you direct experience of not this world alone. It gives a direct experience of Krishna. Just like I'm directly experiencing you, not indirectly. Not even in the mind. Directly I'm seeing, direct experience. Even the gross senses, huh? So, Yam Shyama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam. For the Vaishnavas and Brahmanas, they directly see Krishna situated in their heart and associate with Krishna. So they travel with Krishna everywhere. Like somebody said in Kumbh Mela, because of too much of flight tickets, means soaring rates. One ticket was, it also went up to 1.5 lakh one side. So 3 lakhs somebody paid to go up and down Prayag. So for somebody it was too much to bear that cost. So they took a car and 4 friends went, each taking turns to drive the car, okay? So each of them are giving company to each other, right? They were going as a group. So like that, the devotee travels with Krishna wherever he goes. That is explained by Prabhupada. Yeah? Wherever they go, Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva or the devotees of Vishnu are all carried. See what Prabhupada writes. Very shocking, right? So, the very proof, Prabhupada explains in that very same verse, is the 4th canto, 22nd chapter, text 8. That is the pramana, proof. The 4 Kumaras are Brahmanas and they visited the place of Maharaja Prithu. Naturally, actually the verse says, the 4 Kumaras are Brahmanas and they visited the place of Maharaja Prithu. So 4 Kumaras came to visit Prithu. But, Prabhupada writes, naturally Lord Vishnu and his devotees were also present. Because wherever the devotee goes, Krishna also will go. If Krishna goes, Shiva also will go. Shiva goes, Brahma also will go. So wherever Vishnu goes, Brahma and Shiva also go. That means with the devotees always Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and all the devatas are always there with the devotees. So therefore, there is no exaggeration here in this statement to say Harer Nivasa Atma Gunahi. I was trying to come to this point to explain all the while. It's not an exaggeration. The home of Nanda Maharaj. I was just observing, it's not even the heart of Nanda Maharaj. Earlier it was described, Krishna appeared in the heart of Nanda Maharaj, mind of Nanda Maharaj. Interestingly, it is described here, not even the heart of Nanda Maharaj, even whatever is connected with Nanda Maharaj. The home of Nanda Maharaj is the place of Hari, it says. And the transcendental qualities of Lord Hari reside in the home of Nanda Maharaj. Very special. To understand this point, therefore, I took this reference. So wherever Nanda Maharaj or the devotees of the Lord are there and their homes are there, it will be filled with the presence of the Lord, Lord's divine qualities. Having said, Atma Gunaihi, Lord's qualities are also present, Lord Hari is also present. Let us delve into these special qualities of the Lord. Then our home also can attract Lord Krishna's presence and residence. You can attract Lord Krishna to come and stay at your home. How to do that? That's why we should meditate on the Lord's qualities, Lord's pastimes. So we will take about 4 exclusive special qualities of Lord Krishna which Rupa Goswami describes in the Nectar of Devotion. They're very unique, exclusive, transcendental qualities of Lord Krishna, 4 in number. 4 in number. Which makes Krishna the Samam Bonam, the one without a second, as Vyasadeva describes, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. Because Rupa Goswami describes 64 qualities of Lord Krishna. It's a sample study. In the last 4 qualities we will talk about, which is considered to be the epitome of all the other qualities, which is exclusive to Lord Krishna. The first of them, of the four, is Krishna is the performer of wonderful activities. So, Srila Rupa Goswami desires to provide a pramana in this regard. Everything Acharyas talk, they'll give a pramana, a proof, evidence. So the Brihad Vamana Purana, this description is there. Krishna himself is thinking, Lord himself is thinking, actually, although I have many fascinating pastimes, not pastimes, fascinating pastimes. Whenever I think of the Rasa Leela, which I perform with the gopis, I become eager to have it again and again and again. Krishna himself is fascinated. Forget others being fascinated. Forget gopis being fascinated. Forget the hearers being fascinated. And Krishna is fascinated by this Rasa Leela. He wants to have it. He becomes eager to perform this Rasa Leela again and again. Then one devotee said, I know Narayana, the husband of Lakshmi, and all the pastimes of the other incarnations of the Lord, they're all very wonderful and fascinating, undoubtedly. This is experienced by a devotee. So he's telling, all pastimes of Narayana and other incarnations of Vishnu are very wonderful, very nice, exciting to my mind. But still the pastimes of Rasa Leela performed by Lord Krishna himself are wonderfully increasing my transcendental pleasure. So there are many interesting features about Rasa Leela which is described in the Bhagavatam. Prabhupada summarized it in the Krishna book in 4 chapters. Just 2-3 features I'll touch upon. What is that interesting features of this Rasa Leela? First of all, there were about 16,000 plus gopis. 16,108 gopis were there. And Krishna expanded himself into 16,108 Krishnas simultaneously. One interesting feature. Then, Krishna danced with each gopi individually. But the interesting part is, each gopi thought, Krishna is present only for me. Every gopi thought like that, but actually Krishna is with everybody. There's a second interesting feature of the Rasa Leela. The third interesting feature is, it was only one night where the Rasa Leela took place. Sharat Purnima, the first day of Kartik. Sometimes the last day of Kartik is also celebrated. The second Purnima. So that night was a regular night. Night is about, few hours, lasts for few hours. But that night got extended to the night of Brahma. That long this night became. Like this, many more features are there, just to touch upon. So like this Rasa Leela is so nice, and Krishna performs these wonderful Leelas. No other incarnation of Krishna performs this particular Leela. Only Krishna performs. Okay, the second, Krishna is surrounded by loving devotees. Of course, all incarnations of Vishnu are surrounded by devotees. Pure devotees. But Krishna is surrounded by devotees imbued with pure love. Krishna Prema. That kind of devotees. There are devotees of Aishwarya category, devotees of Madhurya category. Madhurya Bhakta, Aishwarya Bhakta. Here Krishna is surrounded by loving devotees. You see one statement in the Bhagavatam itself, Shukadeva Goswami provides this again as a proof. This is one statement by the gopis. It's a state of melancholy. Melancholy means state of sadness. Not material sadness, transcendental sadness, which also gives bliss. My dear Krishna, during the daytime, when you go out to the forest of Vrindavan, we miss you. And the day appears like very, very long. Not just long, it appears like years have passed. Actually, a day has passed. For us, it is appearing like years have passed. Okay, then in the evening when you come back with the cows from the pasturing grounds of Govardhan and Vrindavan back to your home, that time we just get a glimpse of you. We just can't stop looking upon you constantly, like the chakora bird. Elsewhere it is described. The gopis are looking at Krishna like the chakora birds looking upon the moon. The chakora bird constantly looks upon the moon without closing its eyes, blinking. It is drinking nectar from the moon. Like the gopis are drinking nectar from Krishna's presence through their eyes. They are drinking the purity of Krishna. So much so that they don't want to even blink once. But what to do? Occasionally, when there's an occasional blinking of our eyelids, we condemn the creator Brahma as what? As a dunce. Because he does not know how to make perfect eyes. Such a foolish creator. Such a wonderful sight. And I'm missing that sight because of the disturbance of my blinking of my eyes. What foolish creator, imperfect creator, who made him the creator? So somebody constructs very badly. Yaar engineer hero? Who is this engineer here? Useless fellow. Who gave him this assignment? And Brahma is the best engineer. Huh? That's why he is given the task of creation. But gopis are picking out a fault in Brahma. But what kind of creation he has done? What glorious. My eyes are simply blinking. And I miss out Krishna's darshan, beauty. Krishna will go away inside his home. Just when he's walking on the road, I can just have his glimpse. So this is the beauty of Krishna. This means that the gopis' love for Krishna was so great and ecstatic that they were disturbed by even his momentary absence. But when they see Krishna also, they are disturbed. When Krishna is out of sight, they are disturbed. But when they see Krishna also, they are disturbed. This is called paradox in English. So either way you are disturbed. The subject matter is Krishna and the object is Krishna. This is perfection of love. Preman anjana churita bhakti vilochanena. Then, anyway, this is one example. Okay. Then the third quality of Krishna is Krishna's attractive flute. This is very interesting. I talked about flute, one of my earlier classes. It further continues the glorification of Krishna's flute. What is so special and attractive about Krishna's flute? That is described. Otherwise, why is Krishna carrying it all the time? Always it is tucked. You have your mobile, Krishna has his mobile flute with him. All the time he carries with him. So, the gopis told Mother Yashoda like this. My dear Yashoda, when your son Krishna plays on his flute, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma and Indra, although they are supposed to be very great learned scholars, all become bewildered. They forget their greatness, their stature. Although they are all very great personalities, by hearing the sound of Krishna's flute, they humbly bow down and become grave. Actually, their subject matter expertise is different fields. Brahma in engineering, Shiva in destruction, like that. But they forget their subject matter, their domain, and what are they absorbed in? By hearing the sound of Krishna's flute, they humbly bow down to Krishna and Krishna's flute and become grave from studying the sound vibrated. What is this sound? What are these notes? Not Sarigama Padani, that is okay. But what is the depth of that Sarigama Padani which just now Krishna played. Became very grave from studying, the sound vibrated. Rupa Goswami wrote 2 dramas, Lalita Madhava and Vidagdha Madhava. This is a reference from one drama talks about Krishna's childhood pastimes. One more drama talks about Krishna's life in Dwaraka, pastimes in Dwaraka. Okay, so this is Vidagdha Madhava. So one of the drama books written by Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami is talking now about Krishna's flute and the vibration of Krishna's flute. This is very interesting, huh? The sound vibration which came out by the playing of flute by Lord Krishna wonderfully stopped Lord Shiva from playing his dim-dima drum. Shiva was playing a drum, dim-dima it is called, dim-dima drum. And Shiva got stunned. Where is this beautiful notes coming from? Because Shiva is the best of notes in playing. Nobody can beat Shiva in drumming. He is the best drummer in all the 3 worlds. But he got stuck. Where are these notes coming from? Who is playing that? What is this instrument? He got stunned. It was like this, like that. Stopped Lord Shiva from playing his dim-dima drum. And the same flute has caused the great sages like Kumaras to become disturbed in the meditation. Kumaras are the best example for dhyana, meditation. But their meditation broke. Hey, what is this sound? Where is this sound coming from? It is causing ecstasy waves in our senses, mind. Then it caused Lord Brahma, who was sitting on the lotus flower, seriously doing creation, to become astonished. He stopped his function of creation for a moment to look upon, where is this beautiful sound coming from? Then the 4th case, Shiva, Kumaras, Brahma. The 4th case, this is more serious. Anantadev. It's a very serious thing, because he is holding all the planets, unlimited planets, upon his hoods. So what happened to Anantadev? Who was actually, Ananta was calmly holding all the planets. See the word proper. That's why I said every word, if you don't observe, you will not relish these things. He was calmly holding all the planets on his hood. But he started shaking. Imagine what happened. Was moving in this way and that way due to the transcendental vibration from Krishna's flute, which penetrated through the covering of the universe and reached the spiritual sky. So this is the attractive nature of Krishna's flute. The last quality, and I will close here. Krishna's exquisite beauty. This is like cherry on the ice cream. English, there's a saying like there's a cherry on the ice cream. Ice cream is very nice, and cherry on that means like, it's like that. So Krishna's exquisite beauty, that is the ultimate quality of Krishna. So here it is said, regarding the attractive nature of Krishna's beauty, in Lalita Madhava, another drama written by Rupa Goswami is narrating. It is said, one day Krishna happened to see his own shadow reflected on the jeweled foreground in Dwaraka. He just happened to see. Upon seeing this bodily reflection, Krishna expressed his own feelings. How wonderful it is that I have never seen such a beautiful form. Although it is my own form, still, like Radharani, I am trying to embrace this form and enjoy celestial bliss. This statement shows how Krishna and his shadow reflection are one and the same. Nor there is a difference between Krishna and his picture. That is the transcendental position of Krishna. So anyway, so Krishna is so attractive, so beautiful. He himself is attracted by his own beauty, even the reflection of his beauty. There's one more reference in Bhagavatam, how Mahavishnu became so attracted by Krishna's beauty and Krishna's qualities that he made a plot actually to get Krishna to his place called Mahavishnu Loka. Because Krishna was in Dwaraka. Why will Krishna go to Mahavishnu? What is his business? His business with his devotees in Vrindavan. Mahavishnu has his business, Krishna has his business. Both are Krishna only. This is the transcendental Leela. Variety. It's called transcendental variety. So, Mahavishnu is hankering for Lord Krishna, not only gopis. Mahavishnu also is hankering for Lord Krishna. That's why he stole away. The sons of the Brahmana, of a certain Brahmana in Dwaraka. Actually, he kidnapped the children of a certain Brahmana in Dwaraka and kept them captive in Mahavishnu Loka, small babies. Then Krishna had to go to get them back. At that time, this description is given. Mahavishnu was very, very eager to see Lord Krishna. Therefore, he made this plan. This is a pastime in Bhagavatam. Not even Gaudiya Vaishnava literature. That is an important point to note there. It's a pastime described by Shukadeva Goswami. So that is Krishna's attractive beauty. So beautiful. Therefore, Krishna is called all attractive. Krishna means all attractive. So these are the transcendental qualities. And Nanda Maharaj's home housed these transcendental qualities along with Hari. How opulent. And Krishna is there, Krishna's qualities are there. What do you speak of Lakshmi? Not one, thousands. Rashi. In Kannada, Rashi tara bidide. So thousands of Lakshmis are there. So that is the beauty. So devotees, they don't have to worry about anything. Just absorb your mind in Hari and Hari's Leela. All opulence will be ours. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.